Good evening and welcome back into the Louis Lee Fieldhouse for tonight's men's basketball hoops action between Mayville State and the visiting Trinity Bible College Lions. If you joined us earlier, the women of Mayville State cruised to a 94-37 victory, and now the men will take on Trinity Bible in the back half of the doubleheader this evening. Starting lineup for Trinity Bible: Quincy Wilson, Samuel Wilson, both out of Bemidji, Minnesota. And then Marcellus Mancarini, Damian Walters Jr., and Elijah Guerrero. Starting lineup currently on the floor being introduced for men's basketball. And it's your typical starting five: J.C. Kanuawate, Steven Garza, Thomas Gieske, J.J. White, and Jamison Kramer. So, the starting lineup for most of the year for Brandon McGruder in his second season with the Comets, a 34-8 record, 9-2 this season coming in, riding a win streak that dates back to November 17th. Wins against Northwest Indian College, home and home against Minnesota Morris, and then a pair of wins on the road in Montana over the weekend at Carroll College, 84-74, and then 80-78, and another nail-biter against Montana Western. They'll face Trinity Bible College tonight. Again, the starting lineup: Kanuawate, Garza, Gieske, White, and Kramer for the Comets. Trinity Bible 4-3 on the season. They come in off of a loss 82-56 at Dakota State back on the 28th of November. They have losses in exhibition play at Northern State and against Mary. And previous to that, they had wins at Faith Baptist Bible and Central Christian. Tip won by the Lions. Mancarini, Wilson to Quincy Wilson. Back to Samuel Wilson. In the corner, Walters Jr. Quincy Wilson for three, no good. Jamison Kramer pulls down the rebound. Mayville State in the gray uniforms this evening, and the Lions in the blues. Pass for Gieske, a little strong. He's able to corral it though and throw it off of Quincy Wilson to keep the basketball in favor of the Comets. Kanuawate will have the inbound duties. J.J. White's three-pointer partially blocked by Walters. Pass up ahead for Walters, too high, too strong. Gets a hand on it but unable to keep it in play, so it'll go right back to the Comets. Kanuawate, senior guard out of Santiago, Dominican Republic, to Thomas Gieske. The NAI All-American third-teamer from last season. Kanuawate pulls up for a long-range two, and he's got it for the opening basket of the game. J.C. Kanuawate had a career-high 17 points against Montana Western last time out, and he's got the first two here this evening. Three-pointer from Wilson, no good. Kanuawate with it, quickly up the floor. Gives it away to Kramer for three, too short. Off the iron, no good, and Elijah Guerrero, the senior guard out of Maui, Hawaii, with the rebound, brings up the floor, stops in the paint, turns around, shot off the glass, too strong, rolls out to the hands of Kramer, back up to Kanuawate, stops at the free throw line, then gets underneath. Gieske goes off of his foot, and it's picked up by Quincy Wilson. So Quincy Wilson is 0, Samuel Wilson is 5. The two Bemidji, Minnesota natives for Trinity Bible. Shots no good. Rebound to the Comets. Kanuawate looking for Gieske, tries to lay it up, but too far, and he hits the underside of the basket. Walters had the rebound. Guerrero with it. Back to Walters for three. In and out, no good. J.J. White with the rebound. Kanuwate will bring it up the floor. Dishes it off to Garza. Garza going in for the dunk. No good. The putback from Jamison Kramer is good. So no assist there from Kanuwate, but a good look from him initially to facilitate the play. Fourth in the NAI in assists with 62 coming in. The mid-range jumper from Mancarini is good. Quickly up ahead. And Kramer and Mayville, along with the pass from Kanuwate, catches the Lions. Slow back in transition. Mancarini, long three off the front of the iron, barely gets a piece of it, goes nicely to Gieske. Hands it off to Kanuwate, drives in the paint, goes back to Gieske, moves around, able to get the layoff in, but it rolls around the rim and falls out. Wilson for three, good. Quincy Wilson, the junior. Samuel is a freshman. Wilson with the three. Comets lead 6-5. Kanuwate pulls up for three. It's good. He's got 5 early points. Jamison Kramer with 4. They have all 9 for Mayville State. 4 minutes in. Mancarini will go off of his foot, and they'll say it touched him last. It bounced around between Mayville and him, but ultimately Mancarini kicking it out. Gieske unbound it for Mayville. Kanuwate quick up the floor to Garza. Back, hand it off to Kanuwate. Garza to Kramer. Drives into the paint. Goes up, off the iron, no good. Gieske gets the rebound. He looks to go back up and he banks it in. 4-2. Thomas Gieske joins the scoring tonight. Gieske, although in limited action in a dominating win against Northwest Indian College last month, went scoreless. Since then, Gieske has been on a tear. 23, 28, 17, and 18. The scoreless streak snapped a 15 game in double figures. J.J. White hits a three and he joins the scoring action. His first three-pointer of the night. Shooting 40% from behind the arc this season coming in. Walters with it, turned away. White, the turnover, the steal, the drive, and he lays it in for the points off of the turnover. It's a 14-5 Mayville State lead, and Trinity Bible will call time. Coach Jordan Newell in his 17th season likes to regroup here. Quick 30-second timeout, so we'll stay with you. Comet Men's Basketball would like to invite you to join the Louis Lee Legends. There are 4 different tiers of participation, and you will receive exclusive perks from Mayville State Men's Basketball. Visit msucomets.com, click Men's Basketball, and then find the Louis Lee Legends tab for more information. Go ahead, join Louis Lee Legends today and support Comets Men's Basketball. 14-5 lead for the Comets over the visiting Lions. One Wilson inbounds to the other. I'll say a travel here from Mancarini as he's pressured. Marcellus Mancarini, junior guard out of Manchester, Connecticut. The majority of this lineup from South Dakota, Minnesota, North Dakota. For three-pointer for White again. He's got 2. But for Trinity Bible, mentioned mostly from Minnesota, North Dakota, but they do have Connecticut, Virginia, Hawaii, and Alaska representation on their roster. Kanuwate quickly up the floor, behind the back pass to Gieske. What a pass, what a finish. Gieske's got 4. And it's another assist for Kanehuate. JC averaging 7.1 assists per contest. And he's got a couple here early. Wilson drives high off the glass and he gets it to fall. He's got 5 points, leading scorer for the Lions. Kanehuate pulls up and banks it in. He's got 7. So fresh off of the career high 17 against Montana Western. On the second. And he's got 7 early points. Wilson pulls up for 3. Catches the net underneath. But it'll go out. And it will be Mayville State basketball. Keyshawn Bolin will check in. Jacob Strand will check in. Kramer and Garza get a breather. BJ Woods also checking in to give Kanehuate a little break. Gieske, Strand, White got a couple of threes early here. About the free throw line, drives in, contested. He'll be fouled by Wilson. White will go to the line. JJ White, 6 points on a pair of threes early. And now he's got a pair of attempts from the free throw line. And that is the first miss for JJ White from the stripe this season. He'd been perfect to this point. A very uncharacteristic miss from the free throw line for White Jr. Second one is good. He's got 7 points. Kanehuate with 7. The duo 14 of Mayville State's 22. And Carini in pressure is able to get it across the timing line to Wilson with about a second to spare. Wilson's pass looking underneath for Ben Bialik, who checks into the game for the first time. We mentioned the Alaska representation. That is Bialik out of Delta Junction. Sophomore for the Lions. Christensen gets inbound pass and the three-pointer, no good off the front iron. White with the rebound. Quickly up to Woods. Strand. Bolin. Cross-court pass to Woods. Now inside to Gieske. Back to Woods for 3. Off the front iron, no good. Gieske initially the hand on the rebound. Unable to control it is Micah Christensen, sophomore out of Campbell, Minnesota, pulls it down for the Lions. Mancarini's pass off the foot of Woods to the hands of Gieske, who finds White with the outlet pass, and White lays it in. He's got 9. Carter Smith, the freshman, on the floor for the Lions, a Wilson, North Dakota native. Christensen with it now, pulls up in the paint. Floater, air balls, misses everything, and Bolin with the hot pink shoes, easy to stand out today, is Keyshawn Bolin's shoes. He pulls down the rebound. He lays it off, hands it to Gieske. Gieske drives and lays it up high off the glass for his 6th point of the evening. Slow start if you joined us in missed the first few minutes, or joined us late for both sides, but Mayville State quickly starting to run away with this, and just as I say that, Christensen answers with a 3, and the Lions are in double figures. 26-10, just under 9 minutes in here, and White with another 3. He's been hot from behind the arc. He's got 12. Christensen will draw the foul, shot high off the glass, no good. He'll go to the line for 2. Foul's called against Gieske, his first, team first. Christensen goes to the line, an 86% free throw shooter. He missed 5 straight, including the exhibitions that Trinity Bible had earlier this season, but made his return with 9-point effort against Dakota State. Last time out for the Lions. Season high, 14 points. earlier this year. 3 games in double figures for Christensen. And he hits that one. He's got 5 of the Lions' 12 here early. Strand with the basketball to Bolin. Over to Sensky, who's checked in. Berg as well. Both Sensky and Berg into the game for the first time today as they replaced White and Gieske. So the first team off the bench for most of the season for Mayville on the floor. Strand, Bolin, Sensky, Berg, and Woods. Berg will get fouled going up. Does not get the shot to fall. Foul will go against Ben Bialik. And Jesse Berg will go to the line. 78% free throw shooter. He makes the first of 2. 6'10" forward out of Audubon, Minnesota. Season high 15 points. Last time we were, not the last time we were home, but a couple weeks ago against Northwest Indian College back on November 18th. Did have a game against Minnesota Morris after that. Guerrero with it. Gives it off to Carter Smith. Shot too strong off the back iron. Strand with the long rebound. Quickly ahead to Berg. Passes a little bit behind him, and it'll go through his hands. And out it'll be Lion basketball. Just about the midway point of the first half here. 31-12 lead for the Comets. J.J. White, a trio of 3-pointers. Another field goal and 1 free throw. He's got 12 points to lead all scorers. Guerrero with it, driving in. Let's say it goes off of Mayville State last. Guerrero, senior guard, 5'11". Mentioned he's out of Maui, Hawaii. Mencarini will inbound the ball to Christensen, who pulls up the 3, in and out, no good. Bolin pulls down the rebound. Quickly up to Woods. Woods bring up the floor, guarded by Mencarini, hands off to Strand. Strand to Sensky for 3, too strong, no good. Mencarini with the rebound. Woods closely on Mencarini. Mencarini finds a little space. Off to Carter Smith. Bialik, shot is blocked by Berg. Sensky pulls it down outside the 3-point line. Sensky finds Berg underneath. Berg puts it on the floor, stops in the paint, up. Gets the friendly roll off the back iron for the basket. He's got 4 points. Christensen with it. Hands it off to Mencarini, who's unable to control it, and he'll turn it over into the first row of seats. And with that, he will take a breather as Quincy Wilson will check back in. We got a timeout on the floor. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a minute. Mayville State leads 33-12 here inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong bank, strong communities.
Athletes and coaches of Mayville State University would like to invite everyone to join the Common Athletic Club. The Common Athletic Club is the main fundraising group of the athletic scholarships for Mayville State Athletics. So join the Common Athletic Club today. Visit mayvillestate.edu/alumni/friends/MSU Foundation for more information. Comets lead 33-12. Bolin, Strand, Woods, Sensky, and Berg. The lineup on the floor for Mayville State. All 5 starters currently on the bench. getting a breather with a 21-point lead midway through the first. Bolin finds Berg inside, who with the gentle slam for the finish. Berg has got 6 points. Guerrero with it, drives, tries to throw it off Sensky, falls to the hands of Bialak. Lions keep the basketball. Christensen with it. Bialak inside, goes up, it's knocked away, and they'll call a foul. Be a shooting foul, that one against Woods. Woods' first foul of the game. It's just the second foul against Mayville State to this point. Bialak will go to the stripe, 56% free throw shooter on the season. Season high 10 points, came against Crown back on November 11th. And an 11 rebound game against at Emos in the season opener. Made his first one. And he'll miss the second, so pretty close to the normal trend, 56% shooting, and he goes 1 for 2 here. But the Lions with a chance to add to it. They turn it over, though, as Guerrero's pass too strong. Strand up ahead, lays it in. His first basket of the evening for the senior out of Glendon, Minnesota. He gets a hand on the inbound pass, goes to Woods, back to Strand. Layup no good, rebound from Sensky. And he's put back. Sensky with the basket. And he's got 2 points. Christensen quickly in transition with the three off the side of the iron, no good. Berg with the rebound. Up to Woods, Woods looking into the lane. Drives, pulls back out for Strand. Back to Strand, give and go, and a foul as he goes up. Strand will go to the line. Christensen gets the foul. It's his second of the game. A little bit of foul trouble for him early. And the scouting, one of the players to focus on is Christensen. Strand, 86% free throw shooter, and he hits the first. Mencarini and Walters back into the game. Christensen and Bialak will check out. Mentioned Strand, 86% shooter from the stripe this season, and he'll hit both of them here. He's got 4 points early. Mencarini back into the game. Woods closely guarding him up the floor. Wilson. Walters Jr. off the iron, back out, long rebound to Woods. Woods lays it up, the roll across the rim, but does not get it to fall. Guerrero with it, having to shield himself from Woods, bringing it across the floor. Guerrero behind the back, trying to drive in, and they'll say a foul on the floor. That one against Woods will be Woods' second foul. And Kenuwate and Garza will come in for Woods and Strand. Foul was on the floor, so Lions will inbound the basketball underneath. 41-13 lead for Mayville State. Wilson gets the inbound pass. Carter Smith back to Wilson, three-pointer off the side of the iron, in and out, no good. Kenuwate with the rebound. Kenuwate with it. On, guarded by Carter Smith. Finds some space, gives it over to Berg, who slams it home. Another assist for Kenuwate. Kenuwate's already got 4 assists. Going up and drawing the foul. And the basket to fall, Elijah Guerrero. So Guerrero gets the basket to fall. His first basket of the game. He's got 2 points, and he'll go to the stripe. Guerrero averaging 8.6 points per game, and 81% free throw shooter. Kramer will check in for Berg. Samuel Wilson will check in for the Lions. Guerrero completes the three-point play. $27-point lead for Mayville State. Three-pointer from Kanawate, too strong. Rebound to Kramer's. Third chance at it. Bolin with it, and he'll be pulled. And the foul, we'll see who that one goes against. Goes against Guerrero. It's just the fifth foul for the Lions, so still one free one to give before they'll send the Comets to the line. Sensky gets the inbound pass. Kanawate to Garza. Garza puts it on the floor, drives in the paint, kicks back out to Sensky for three, no good. In and out, but Kramer with the rebound to keep it with the Comets. Kanawate with it. Wilson guarding him to Bolin. Kanawate to Garza, 6 on the shot clock. Kanawate with it. And they'll say he got started a little too early there, traveling. The call against J.C. Kanawate. Started every game but one. Did Kanawate. Came off the bench in the opener. And dazzled with his ball distribution. He's had the starting spot ever since. Wilson drives, and Quincy Wilson gets one to bank in. He's got 7 points, the leading scorer for the Lions so far this evening. Kramer off the glass, no good. Bolin with the rebound. He'll go up with it high off the glass, and he gets it to fall. 45-18 lead for Mayville State. That's Keyshawn Bolin's first basket of the game. Quincy Wilson, another three from the corner. He's got 10. Quincy Wilson, the hot hand for Trinity Bible early. To be expected. One of 3 players averaging double figures for the Lions. Mancarini averaging 23 points per game. Wilson second on the team, 15.3, and Christensen 10.4. Comet basketball underneath. White Jr. will inbound it. Gieske with it. As it is the starters back on the floor for the Comets. White for three, good. He's been hot from three early. That's his 4th three-pointer. He's got 15. Quincy Wilson. Heavily guarded, Mancarini with it. Kenuwate on him. Samuel Wilson drives, has to go back out for Mancarini. White with the pressure, shot clock violation. Good defense from the Comets, forces the turnover. From Trinity Bible. Christensen with 2 fouls will check back into the game. Guerrero will give way and take a breather. Kenuwate. Gieske finds Garza, but Garza unable to get the roll. Samuel Wilson with the rebound, brings it up the floor. Over to Quincy. One Wilson to another as Quincy feeds Samuel for the basket. First points of the game for Samuel Wilson. And Walters Jr. running over Kramer there. Ball goes out, will stay with Mayville State. Kenuwate. Into Kramer. Shot not strong enough off the front iron. Walters with the rebound. Mancarini with it, pulls up for three. In and out halfway down, and it comes out Kramer gets the rebound. Kanuwate quickly ahead to Garza, and it's an easy two as he lays it in. Comets have hit 50 with 3:26 remaining in the first half. Wilson with the basketball, finding Walters Jr., who lays it in. Garza thinks about three, back to Kanuwate, who pulls up for three. Off the front iron, no good. Kanuwate coming with it now, up the floor. Finds Garza. Garza lays it in. Another assist for Kanuwate. He has 7 so far with 2:35 to go. He's averaging 7.1 per game. So Kanuwate high on the assist numbers. Mancarini with the long 2. 52-27, Comets lead. Kanuwate. Kramer. Gieske underneath. Cross-court pass to Garza in the wing. Three-pointer is good. Garza's got the hot hand of late. Couple baskets at the rim, and now a three-pointer. He's got 7 points in the last 3 or 4 trips down the floor. Christensen to cross-court pass to Wilson. Back to Christensen. It's touched by Mayville, and the ball will stay with the Lions. Bolin, Woods, and Strand checking in. As White, Kramer, and Kanuwate check out for the Comets. Inbound pass intercepted by Gieske. Outlet pass ahead to Strand, trying for the alley-oop off the glass. It's no good. Gieske able to keep it in, gives it back to Garza, but then ultimately turned over as the Comets looking for the highlight reel play there on the fast break. Long rebound, Garza pulls it down. Woods with it. Cross-court pass to Strand inside to Gieske. Turnaround in the paint, and he gets it to fall. Gieske's got 8 points. Mancarini with it. Lays it off for Sam Wilson and the freshman with the easy 2. Just under a minute to go here in the first half inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse. Strand with the basketball. Woods thinks about a long 3, second guesses it, then hits it. On the second pull up for it, Woods hits the long 3, and he gets his first basket of the evening. All 10 Comets who have played in the contest with points. Foul here, I guess, on the shot. So the basket counts for Woods, but because of the foul, Mayville State will keep the basketball. Strand in to Gieske. Contested, but he gets it off the glass and in, and he hits double figures. Double figures in 5 straight, and 20 of the last 21 games. Mancarini all the way to the glass, and he gets the roll for the basket. Comets currently doubling up the Lions. Shot clock expired. 12 seconds left on the game clock. 62-31, Mayville State with the final shot here in the first half. Strand drives, goes up, rebound to Bolin, and he gets it to fall with a second to go. Gieske steals the inbound pass, but unable to get a shot off in time. But it is 64-31, Comets lead. A dominating first half from Mayville State inside the Louis Lee Fieldhouse. We'll be back in 2 minutes with some halftime stats. Comets lead 64-31.
In the business division, we tell students that a business degree is going to give them so many different opportunities. Our degree is very general. Students can choose a couple different specializations or choose a minor or even choose a second major. They can choose specializations in management, marketing, banking and finance, agribusiness, and accounting.
The faculty at Mayville State in the business division, we have real-world experience. I've managed in the nonprofit sector. We have a CPA that does accounting classes. We have business owners, franchise owners. We have people that have actually done the stuff we're teaching you to do.
I'm a certified public accountant. I went through and earned the certification, and I know what it requires to get there, and I'd like to instill that into my students. I'm currently still practicing in my spare time. I have my own tax preparation firm, and I bring those experiences into the classroom.
The business instructors are awesome. They're extremely helpful. They are really friendly with you. It's almost like they've become family at some points.
You're not going to get lost in the cracks. We're definitely going to check in on you, make sure you're doing okay, help you whenever we can.
They're all great mentors that you can go to just for advice or questions that you have during class or anything. They're just really easy to talk to.
If you're thinking of coming to Mayville State, be prepared to roll your sleeves up and do. We like to have students actually create and apply concepts learned in the classroom to real life business problems, and ultimately that makes them better when they graduate Mayville State and enter the workforce.
Comet Men's Basketball would like to invite you to join the Louis Lee Legends. There are 4 different tiers of participation, and you'll receive exclusive perks from Mayville State Men's Basketball. Visit msucomets.com, click on Men's Basketball, and click on the Louis Lee Legends tab for more information. We welcome you back inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse. Halftime of the men's game. The women picked up a 94-37 victory in the first of the doubleheader here this evening, and the men have jumped out to a 64-31 lead through 20 minutes. In game number 2 of the evening, J.J. White Jr., 4 of 5 from behind the arc, 5 of 6 overall. He leads all with 15 points. Thomas Gieske, 5 of 7 from the floor. He's got 10 points along with 6 rebounds. Jesse Berg, perfect from the floor, 3 for 3 from the field, 2 for 2 from the line. He's got 8 points in the first half. J.C. Kenuwate, fresh off of a career high 17 points against Montana Western. Had 7 first half points, also 7 dimes, as he is just under his season average of 7.1 assists per game, and he still has 20 minutes to go in the second half. Also has a pair of boards. Steven Garza, 7 points, 2 boards. Jacob Strand and Keyshawn Bolin, 4 points each off of the bench. Keyshawn Bolin, 5 rebounds, third on the team behind Gieske and Jamison Kramer. Kramer, 4 points. BJ Woods hit a 3 toward the end of the first half. He's got 3. He's also got a rebound and an assist. And Steele Sensky, 2 points, 2 boards, and an assist to cap the scoring for Mayville State. All 10 players who touched the floor for the Comets in the first half have hit scoring. For Trinity Bible, Quincy Wilson leads the way with 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting, a couple of threes. He's also got 3 assists. Marcellus Mincarini, 6 points, 3 of 7 from the floor, but he's 0 for 3 from behind the arc. Does have 2 assists. Micah Christensen, in his second game back after missing 5 games, has 5 points and a rebound. Sam Wilson, 4 points, 2 boards. Elijah Guerrero, 3 points and 3 boards for Trinity Bible. Damian Walters has 2 points, and Benjamin Bilak went to the stripe, went 1 for 2. He has 1 point. Carter Smith and Maya Becker scoreless in limited action for the Lions in the first half. Lions 37.5% from the field overall, just 18.8% from behind the arc in the first half, and 4 for 5, 80% from the free throw line. For Mayville State, 57 30.8% shooting, 26 to 45 overall, 50% from behind the arc, 7 for 14, and 83.3%, a 5 for 6 run at the line so far. 15 points for Mayville off of turnovers, just 2 for Trinity. The turnover numbers 10 for the Lions, just 5 for the Comets. 15 assists for Mayville State. Fast break transition points, 6 for Mayville, none for the Lions. And then second chance points, 9 offensive boards for Mayville State have turned into 10 Comet points. And Trinity Bible yet to get an offensive rebound in the contest. Mayville State took the lead early and have increased that lead to as much as 33 with the final basket in the first half. A 64-31 lead. We will take about a 5-minute break and be back shortly before the second half gets underway here inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse. 33-point lead for the Comets. Back in a few.
Make it Mayville. Whether you're just getting started or finalizing your choice, we make it easy. Navigating scholarships, applications, and which majors and minors are available, it can all be overwhelming. You have goals, we have options on campus and online, and we will guide you through each step. Make it Mayville. Your success starts here. Learn more at Mayville State today.
Our agribusiness program is built around you, the student. We give you the skill sets to be successful in the path you want to pursue, whether that be as a producer or with a career in agribusiness-related industries. We have smaller class sizes that allow us to really spend time with students and customize their learning experience.
Favorite part about the agribusiness program is just knowing that when you walk in, you're going to learn something new for the day. The professors at Mayville State are great, they're welcoming, and they will always know your name.
Our instructors have real-world experience. They've worked on farms. They know what agriculture is all about.
As a geographer, I would want students to have an understanding of kind of the spatial processes of agriculture in this country and as well as kind of the globe, but also in terms of geospatial technologies and their ability to work with ideas around precision agriculture, GPS, drones. Those are really the things that help to diversify coursework and really prepare students for a better career in agribusiness.
With agriculture, geology can be a real important part. Actually, it's a huge part for agriculture because the one thing that almost everybody in agriculture, whether you're livestock or crop side of it, with very few exceptions, you are dealing with your ground and the land that you are working on. And having a great understanding of what practices in farming can make that land as healthy and productive as possible, you are better suited to stay in business longer and be more successful.
25% of the workforce is agricultural related. We take pride in knowing our students are well prepared to enter this workforce because of our coursework, our field experience opportunities, and our internship program.
We really believe that we're going to be able to produce students that are ready to go out, start in the workforce, and really make a difference. I think they're going to be very well prepared to work in the field of agriculture or related businesses, which is outstanding.
In the business division, we tell students that a business degree is going to give them so many different opportunities. Our degree is very general. Students can choose a couple different specializations or choose a minor or even choose a second major. They can choose specializations in management, marketing, banking and finance, agribusiness, and accounting.
The faculty at Mayville State in the business division, we have real-world experience. I've managed in the nonprofit sector. We have a CPA that does accounting classes. We have business owners, franchise owners. We have people that have actually done the stuff we're teaching you to do.
I'm a certified public accountant. I went through and earned the certification, and I know what it requires to get there, and I'd like to instill that into my students. I'm currently still practicing in my spare time. I have my own tax preparation firm, and I bring those experiences into the classroom.
The business instructors are awesome. They're extremely helpful. They are really friendly with you. It's almost like they've become family at some points.
You're not going to get lost in the cracks. We're definitely going to check in on you, make sure you're doing okay, help you whenever we can.
They're all great mentors that you can go to just for advice or questions that you haven't during class or anything. They're just really easy to talk to.
If you're thinking of coming to Mayville State, be prepared to roll your sleeves up and do. We like to have students actually create and apply concepts learned in the classroom to real life business problems, and ultimately that makes them better when they graduate Mayville State and enter the workforce.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong bank.
The athletes and coaches of Mayville State University would like to invite everyone watching the broadcast this evening to join the Common Athletic Club. The Common Athletic Club is the main fundraising group of the athletic scholarships for Comet student athletes. Support Mayville State Athletics by joining the Comet Athletic Club today. Visit mayvillestate.edu/alumni-friends/MSU Foundation for more information. Comet men's basketball would like to invite you to join the Louis Lee Legends. There are 4 different tiers of participation. You will receive exclusive perks courtesy of Mayville State men's basketball. Visit msucomets.com, click on the men's basketball tab, and find the Louis Legends tab for more information. Join the Louis Lee Legends this evening. Once again, first half has been completed here inside Louis Lee. 64-31 Mayville State lead. A dominating first half on 58% shooting for Mayville State and 50% from behind the arc, 7 threes. A majority of them from J.J. White. He's got 4. And he leads all scorers with 15. About 80 seconds left in the first half. A quick look ahead for Mayville State. Down the line, they'll be back in action on December 14th with a trip down to Brookings, South Dakota to face South Dakota State in an exhibition. And then they'll have a trip a few days later on December 17th to wrap up the calendar year of 2023. That trip over to Jamestown. Comets will then open up the 2024 season with St. Boniface on January 6th and January 7th. And then the Turbo and Waldorf on January 12th and 13th as they open up North Star play. So Comets will be back in action inside Louis Lee on January 6th and 7th. And then opening up North Star play in doubleheaders with the women on January 12th and 13th. For Trinity Bible, their next stop is at Manhattan Christian on December 8th, and then a trip back home to host Randall on December 9th. And then they will be off until January 8th as they face Dakota College Botanu to open up 2024. Kanuwate, Garza, Gieske, White, and Kramer, the starting lineup for the Comets on the floor to begin the second half. Same thing for the Lions. Quincy Wilson, Samuel Wilson, Marcellus Mancarini, Damian Walters Jr., and Elijah Guerrero. 20 minutes on the game clock. Officials looking for at one thing, not exactly sure what they are waiting on. Resetting of the fouls on the scoreboard. Fouls reset. 64-31, second half underway. Kenuwate, 7 first half assists, 7 points. White with the ball now, led all scorers with 15. Kramer behind the arc, thought about a three, ultimately hands off to Kenuwate. Inside to Gieske, there's assist number 8. JC Kenuwate, 8 assists, he's up to 70 on the season. He entered the night 4th in the NAI with 62. Mancarini's shot too strong off the back iron. Kenuwate quickly with it. His pass, though, intercepted. And then he takes it right back, and then he lays it in for the basket. I mentioned early on, he had career high 17 points last time out. He's got 9 now. He's got 3 games of 9 assists this season. He's just 1 away from that, 2 away from breaking it. He's also a few points shy of double figures for the 4th time this season. Turnover, White with the steal all the way up the floor. He'll lay it in. A steal for White, his 2nd of the game, and it's point 17 of the evening for him. Hot from behind the arc, 4 of 5. A large part of the 50% three-point shooting from the Comets in the first half. Walters shot off of the iron, no good. Kenuwate finds Gieske off the back iron, long rebound pulled down by Walters. Hands it off to Guerrero. Bringing up the floor, Guerrero on the floor. Circling around the paint. Back out to Walters. Wilson. Wilson finds Walters Jr. underneath, and he's able to lay it in for the easy basket. Quick transition, and Kramer will get the basket, and he draws the fouls. Damian Walters fouls him hard. It's his first foul of the game. Kramer will go to the line for the first time this afternoon. 60% free throw shooter, and he hits this one to complete the 3-point play. Tough foul from Walters Jr. and a good job by Kramer to get up and sink the bonus opportunity. Wilson airball, that one well overshot into the hands of Kramer. Hands off to Kenuwate, who runs up the floor, closely guarded by Quincy Wilson. Back to Kramer. Now Kenuwate puts it on the floor, driving underneath. Pass was looking for Gieske, and perhaps Kramer trying to get a hold of it, knocked it out. It will be Lions basketball. 40-point lead for the Comets early in the second half. A dominating 94-37 win for the women earlier this evening. The men looking to follow suit. Mancarini with the basket for the Lions. He's got 8 points. 3-pointer off the back iron. No good. He'll say it goes off of the top of the shot clock. So officially out of play. Uncontested rebound, and it'll be Lions basketball. Mancarini up the floor. Thinks about a three, then drives in, kicks out to Walters Jr., who buries the three. Walters Jr., a couple baskets here in the second half. He's got 7 points. Gieske driving, high off the glass, rebound knocked out, Mancarini with it. Waits for the rest of the Lions to get up the floor. Hands off to Wilson. Wilson driving in to the corner to Quincy Wilson. Out to Guerrero. Guerrero now drives the paint, lays it up, and it's in. Kenny Wate bringing up the floor across the half-court line. Gieske hands off to Kramer. Three-pointer off the front iron. Rebound into the hands of Guerrero, then knocked away. The foul against Mayville will be against Steven Garza. Garza and White will check out. Sensky and Woods checking into the game for the Comets. Quincy inbounds to Samuel, the freshman, bringing it up the floor. Ball on the floor. Sensky trying to swipe it away. But he will pick up the foul, his second foul. I beg your pardon, his first foul of the afternoon. Mancarini. Guerrero. Wilson in, pulls up and at the edge of the paint, and he gets it to fall. A little run from the Lions here. 9-0 run to be in fact. Kenny Wate thinks about a three, steps back, and he drains it. JC Kenny Wate with his second three of the game. He's got 12 points. 17 a few nights ago, 12 today. He's also got 9 assists as Mancarini banks that one in high off the glass. Kenny Wate just 1 assist from a double-double. Foul will be against Guerrero. His third foul of the game. Second foul for the Lions in the second half. So a little bit of foul trouble for Guerrero, and he'll have to take a breather. Berg back out to Kenny Wate. Kenny Wate drives in, and he gets a free lane to the glass, and he will lay it up for an easy 2. He's got 14. Perhaps a chance of beating that career high mark just from a few nights ago. Wilson driving in, contested, and the foul. Be 2 shots for Quincy Wilson. Jesse Berg, his first foul. Quincy Wilson, a 93% free throw shooter, misses the first one. The old broadcaster's jinx there. Has been nearly perfect from the stripe this season, and he misses the front end of 2. Gets the second one to fall. It's a 78-45 lead. Underneath, Sensky with it. To the corner, Woods for 3. Off the iron, gets the roll, bounces around, and Woods gets his second three-pointer of the game. He's got 6. Ben Bilak's three-pointer off the front iron, long rebound to Woods. It's knocked out of Woods' hands, and as he tries to corral it back, it goes out. And it'll be a turnover for the senior guard. Woods trying to get it back, pressuring Mancarini, knocks it away. Sensky dives to the floor, and then Berg knocks it off of Ben Bilak, who's also chasing it down. And it will be Comet basketball. So Woods turned the ball over, and ultimately he forced the turnover there to give it right back to the Comets. Kanuwate with it. Out to Sensky for three. Off the back iron, no good. Berg with the dunk to finish it. No doubt about that as Berg slams it home for his 10th point of the game. He is the 4th Comet in double figures. Joining White Jr. with 17, Kanuwate with 14, and Gieske with 12. Bolin pulls down the rebound. Kanuwate with it. Still on 9 assists, needing one more for a double-double. Finds Sensky. Back to Kanuwate. Underneath to Berg. Berg turns around and he gets it. Likely get the assist there. We'll see if that one goes. Should be. No major basketball move from Berg. On the finish, Berg's got 12. That is the 10th assist for Kanuwate. So a season high in assists for Kanuwate and his first double-double. Berg takes the pass from Sensky, too strong off the back of the iron shot. Rebound goes to Bilak. Ben Bilak's three-pointer off the side iron. Kanuwate with the rebound. Behind the back dribbles on consecutive players all the way down the floor, but he does not get the roll on what would have been a sweet finish. Wilson to Christensen for three. Off the front iron, no good. Berg pulls down the rebound. Kanuwate's got 14 points, 10 assists, 5 rebounds. Woods three-pointer off the front iron. Christensen with the rebound. Wouldn't call triple-double out of range, but Kanuwate'd have to be strong on the glass here in the final 11 and change. Quincy Wilson with 13 for Trinity Bible. Marcellus Mancarini with 10. The Lions in double figures. Sensky's three-pointer off the back iron, no good. Mancarini with it, bringing it up the floor. No pull-up for three, good. Mancarini, his first three-pointer on his 5th try of the night, and he's got 15. Now the Lions leading scorer. Comets currently up 35 points. With just under 11 minutes to go, an 85-50 lead for Mayville State. Bolin with it, drives in, pulls up from about 6 feet. The roll unkind, and it'll go out off of Mayville State last, so it will be Lion basketball. Jacob Strand will check into the game, and Kanuwate with the breather. Christensen, Quincy Wilson, Mancarini, Bilak, and Carter Smith. The lineup on the floor for the Lions. The feed from Quincy Wilson to Micah Christensen. And Christensen with the 2. He's got 7 points. Offensive foul here on Berg. It's his 2nd foul. And with that, London Williams will check into the game for the first time, along with Garza. And Sensky and Berg check out. Williams, the 11th Comet to get into the game this evening. Mancarini, closely guarded by Garza. Switches, Bolin on him. Quincy Wilson for 3, in and out, no good. Rebound knocked around, and eventually corralled by Strand, who thought about the full court pass, looking for Williams on the outlet, elects to dribble it up, give and go with Williams. Thought about a three-pointer. Now Woods. Williams to Strand. At the wing, pulls up for 3. Off the side of the iron, Bolin with the rebound, throws back near midcourt. Woods gets it, keeps the possession with Mayville. Garza drives. Will draw the foul, does not get the roll. Garza will go to the line for 2. the junior out of Grafton, North Dakota's first trip to the stripe. Will need a break as we have hit immediate timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back in a few minutes to the Louis Lee Fieldhouse. Comets lead 95-52.
Make it Mayville. Whether you're just getting started or finalizing your choice, we make it easy. Navigating scholarships, applications, and which majors and minors are available, it can all be overwhelming. You have goals, we have options on campus and online, and we will guide you through each step. Make it Mayville. Your success starts here. Learn more at Mayville State today.
Welcome you back inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse. Comets 85-52, a 33-point lead over the visiting Lions with 9:31 to go. Steven Garza fouled just before the break. Will go to the line for the first time tonight. The Grafton, North Dakota native, a 60% free throw shooter on the season. And he makes the first one. He's got 8 points. Career high 12 points. Came against Carroll 2 games ago. Make it 9, so 3 shy of that and 1 point shy of double figures for Garza. Mancarini. Still with it. Pulls up. Shot might have been partially blocked by Bolin. Maybe he was looking for a pass, but Bialak passes intercepted, and London Williams makes sure that it's punished as he finishes with the slam. London Williams' first points of the game. All 11 Comets to play have now scored. Quincy Wilson drives in. Has to stop, finds Bialak in the paint, turning around. Shot doesn't catch anything, but a foul as he goes up. Looks like it'll go against London Williams, his first foul. Team foul number 5. And Bialak to the stripe for 2 more. He went 1 for 2. Earlier in the game, he makes that one there. 56% free throw shooter on the season. He made the first one, missed the second back in the first half. Garza will check out of the game. Berg back in. Bialak again makes the first, misses the second. 50% on the night, 56% on the season. Strand to Woods. Woods stops in the paint, finds Bolin. Resetting up top. Looking for Strand in the wing, inside to Berg. Berg turns around and he gets the easy finish. Jesse Berg's got 14. 1 shy of a season high 15 points back on November 18th against Northwest Indian. Christensen's pass knocked away by London Williams, quickly up the floor. Williams still with it, and he gets it picked by Carter Smith. Smith going the other direction, and it's knocked away as he's going up, not expecting a shot block there. Still down by his waist. So it stays with the Lions. Bialak gets the pass inbounds, short on the shot. Berg with the rebound. Quickly to Woods, 3-on-2. Strand with it, drives, lays it off the glass for the easy 2. Woods with his second assist of the game. Strand has got 6 points. Mancarini pulls up for 3. Woods blocks the shot. Bialak gets the rebound. Still with it to Christensen. Cross-court pass. Christensen underneath to Quincy Wilson. Back to Bialak. Turned around, shot over Berg, and he gets the friendly bounce. His shot falls. He's got 4 points. His first field goal of the game, 2 for 4 from the line. Turnover. That one last touched by Berg. He'll check out of the game. And in will come Josh Dixon. Quincy Wilson. Pressure from Williams. Still pressure, and Williams will pick up the foul. His second foul in a couple minutes here for London Williams. Josh Dixon checked in a minute ago, and now Nick Michelson will check in as Keyshawn Bolin will take a breather. The 38-point lead. Would not expect to see the starters and key reserves much more in this one. If Brandon Magruder can have his way, on his way to win number 35. 25-6 last season, a 12-2 run in the North Star during the regular season. Picked up the regular season and tournament titles on the way to a national tournament berth. Initially, the interim coach had that tag removed. And the Comets 6 minutes and change away from win number 10 of the season. Guerrero drives all the way in. He'll draw the foul. Foul will go against Josh Dixon. Just checked in the game a few moments ago. It's the 7th foul for the Comets. It was a shooting foul, so Guerrero will go to the stripe for 2 anyway. 81% free throw shooter coming in. It was 1 for 1 earlier. And he makes the second one. So 1 for 2 this time, 2 for 3 on the evening. Leomar Castillo into the game as well. Basket there. And Michelson, Dixon, Castillo, Devin Griffin also in. Dixon trying to get the pass back. Michelson picks it up. Shot initially blocked. He goes up a second time. Too strong. He gets his own. Dixon gets the rebound and he draws the foul. Dixon will go to the stripe. 67% shooter on the season. Makes the front end. Second one is up, too strong off the back iron. Guerrero with the rebound. Christensen with it. Leomar Castillo, the pressure, and the foul will go against him. Junior out of Miami, Florida, getting his first minutes of action here this evening. We'll clean up underneath the basket. We'll delay the free throws here for Christensen. 2 for 2 already tonight from the stripe, up on his 86% shooting this season. He's got 10 points, averaging 10.4. Misses the front end here of the 1-and-1. All the way down the floor as Devin Griffin misses the shot, but the tip in from Michelson. It's the basket. Comets hit 98 points. A 39-point lead over the Lions. Just too shy of hitting triple digits. Haven't seen triple digits since 113 against Northwest Indian College back on the 18th. They've had 3 games in triple digits this year. London Williams with the rebound. He'll dribble out. Castillo. Griffin. Inside, Michelson has it knocked away. Fouled by Nehemiah Becker. Correction, they're going to call that foul on Elijah Guerrero, so his 4th foul. And Michelson will miss the first of 2. A 33% free throw shooter, limited chances, but he's going to miss both of them here. So Nick Michelson unable to convert. Guerrero tries to lay that one up, not strong enough. Rebound to Griffin all the way up the floor, lays it to Castillo. Castillo with the easy layup, and the Comets have hit 100 for the 4th time this season. Mayville State 880 points coming into the game, was 16th best in the country, averaging 88 points overall. Carter Smith draws the foul. He'll go to the line for 2. First one off the front iron, rolls around, does not go friendly for the freshman. Has not made a free throw this season. 6 points is his career high. He gets the second one to fall, his first point of the evening. Griffin off to Michelson. Michelson with the easy 2. And a turnover here for Trinity Bible. A little pressure from the Comets. And so Mayville State will have the ball under the basket. Into Michelson. Devin Griffin, the redshirt freshman out of Kenosha, Wisconsin. The feed. And they're going to call an offensive foul on Christensen here, so a turnover for the Lions, who have struggled here in the last few minutes. Griffin with it, drives up off the glass, and he gets the bank in. Devin Griffin, couple assists tonight, now joins the scoring column. All 15 Comets to play in the game have scored. And if you're counting, they've got 15 dressed. So everybody dressed tonight has scored for Mayville State. Led by J.J. White, 17 points, including 4 3-pointers. Castillo with it, turnaround, gets it to fall. Now the question is whether or not Mayville State will set a new season high. 113 is the number. They're at 108 now. Williams pulls down the rebound. Diagonal cross-court pass to Castillo. Griffin, 3-pointer no good. Williams with the rebound, back up off the glass. Dixon gets the rebound, and he banks it in. Dixon on the 3rd chance opportunity gets his first field goal of the game. And with that, every Comet also has a field goal. Dixon had just had a free throw made to this point. So all 15 players with at least one field goal in the game. As the lead grows to 50, the largest of the game for Mayville State, 110-60. 113-67 was the big win, the highest scoring win for the Comets. A 112-56 victory. A true double up, 56 points is the largest margin of victory for Mayville State this season. Closely guarded by Dixon. He'll pick up the foul. Christensen will go to the line. Christensen 2 for 3 from the stripe. Missed the front end of a 1-and-1 earlier in the half. He makes this one here. Second one is up, and he gets that one to fall as well. So 2:21 to go, 48-point lead for the Comets. 3 points off the highest scoring night. Castillo for three here, it's good, they've matched it. Castillo with the three. He's got 7. That's a new career high for him. Michelson with the block there on Bilak's shot. Williams with it, and he'll dunk to finish. 115 points, new season high. Turnover here. Griffin with it, quickly up ahead to Williams, and this time he won't dunk it, just an easy finish for London Williams. He's got 8 points. Castillo with the rebound. Quickly working up the floor again. He stops for three. This one off the front iron, no good. Bilak with it. 60 seconds to go. As Bilak sinks that one. 53-point lead. Might fall just shy of the largest margin of victory of the season. .12 on the shot clock. Using up the time. Griffin with it inside. Michelson dunk, unable to get it to finish. He hits the back iron, it goes out. And with 31.3 seconds left, might have the final sub of the night as freshman Damon Duran Jr. out of Ellendale, North Dakota, will check in for the first time. First appearance for him in a few games. Has 3 appearances overall, 1 rebound. And it's a turnover here, 22 seconds left. We'll see if Mayville State just dribbles this one out. Devin Griffin with it, looks to be that way. So it will be a 117-64 win for the Comets, who will pick up win number 10 of the season. And they'll wrap up the home schedule here at Louis Lee Fieldhouse for 2023 with the largest or highest scoring win of the season. 117-64. We'll take a quick break and be back with some final stats in just a minute from Louis Lee Fieldhouse.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime. Serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond, we are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsborough, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank, strong bank, strong communities.
So we welcome you back inside Louis Lee Fieldhouse. The final score, 117-64 in favor of Mayville State. They improved to 10-2 on the season. Officially an exhibition contest for Trinity Bible College, so they will stay at 4-3. Leading scorer on both sides, 17 points from J.J. White Jr., 4 of 6 from behind the arc. His career high 22, so not quite there, but still a big night for the junior out of Peoria, Arizona. J.C. Kenuwate, 17 last time out, a career high. He got 14 tonight, make it a double-double as he threw in 10 assists, and he also had 5 rebounds. Jesse Berg, 14 points, 5 rebounds for him. Thomas Gieske, 12 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Steven Garza, 9 points, 2 rebounds. And then London Williams, 8 points off the bench, 6 boards. Leomar Castillo, late into the game, picked up 7 points, 2 rebounds. Jamison Kramer with the start, 7 rebounds, 7 points for him. Jacob Strand, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. BJ Woods, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Nick Michelson had 6 points in late action, also had a rebound. Keyshawn Boland was strong on the glass early. He matched a team-high 7 rebounds with Kramer, and Gieske also had 4 points. John Dixon with 3 points, 4 rebounds. Devin Griffin and Steele Sensky each had 2 points. Griffin a facilitator late, 4 assists, a rebound. Sensky 2 rebounds, 2 assists. In the steal column, Gieske with 2, White with 2, Williams with 2, Woods with 2, and Sensky with 1. Woods had a block, Berg had a block, and Leomar Castillo and Nick Michelson late in the game each had 2 blocks apiece. For Trinity Bible, Marcellus Mencarini, 15 points, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Quincy Wilson, 13 points, 5 assists, and 1 board. Micah Christensen, 12 points, 1 assist, 2 rebounds. Damian Walters Jr., 7 points, 5 boards. Elijah Guerrero, 6 points, 5 boards for him. Ben Bilak off the bench, 6 points, 4 rebounds. Sam Wilson, 4 points, 2 rebounds. He had an assist. Carter Smith had 1 point to round out the scoring. Damon Duran Jr., just a minute of action late on. Aiden Glasner and Nehemiah Becker, a few minutes each, but no points for them as well. Comets finished the game on 57.6% shooting, 38.5% from behind the arc. That cooled down. They were 50% in the first half and 70% shooting from the line. Trinity Bible, 37.5% shooting. They were 12 of 32 in both the first and second half. 23% shooting from behind the arc. After 30% in the second half, they were 62% from the stripe. Mayville State, 25 points off of turnovers. Trinity, just 8. The Comets also had 16 fast break points, and the Lions had none. Second chance points on 15 offensive rebounds. Mayville State with 19. Trinity, 2 offensive rebounds in the game. One of the big difference makers was the level on the glass, 56-25, the total rebounds in favor of the Comets. 15 offensive boards for Mayville State, just 23 defensive boards for the Lions. So not much difference on that end of the floor. And on the other end of the floor, Mayville State, when Trinity Bible was on offense, had 41 of the 43 missed shots. Just 2 offensive boards, as mentioned, for the Lions. And those second chance points, 19 for Mayville, 2 for Trinity. The lead grew up to as much as 55. And it finished at 53-point win, the second largest win of the season for Mayville State. Again, they'll be back in action on December 14th in exhibition play at South Dakota State in Brookings. They'll then go to Jamestown on December 17th for the final game in the calendar year of 2023. And then back home at Louis Lee Fieldhouse on January 6th and 7th to face St. Boniface before welcoming in Viterbo and Waldorf on the 12th and 13th. Those will be double headers with women's basketball to get North Star Athletic Association play underway. Again, I want to thank you for joining in with us this evening. The final score one last time from the Louis Lee Fieldhouse. Mayville State 117, Trinity Bible College.